Hey everybody, hope your day's going well. You hear that sound? It's the washer spinning out. Thought I'd push the button and didn't know what I was going to say for sure. Oh yeah, I did have a thought. The importance of someone who says a lie, the importance between a lie and the truth here. So if someone was to say, cast any lie, in other words, you're saying something is in a way that it isn't, or did you take that cookie? No, when you did. It casts an illusion that if the hearer of that spell, that cast illusion, believe that illusion, it alters their world in a way that, it ain't their fault if they, at least not always, If you believed in that illusion, then you're under the spell of someone or that person who could cast them on anything. And that's what we have. We have a world that's full of a whole lot of illusions. And that's just my opinion. I'm one individual. Can only speak for myself when you put your words out. So, or that's how it should be. If you do anything other, it'll come back and bite you. So, so anyways. So yeah, people can like it or not, or hate or not, have their opinions, whatever. Those liars that put out their illusion to see who bites on it and believes their BS are the illusionist at the top of some sort, if anyone's buying whatever their BS is. So I'm just teaching ways that I've learned how to think, and it's important these days with what's going on in the world. If you don't think that's important, imagine if you were Ukrainians. Look what's happening there. The level of hatred in the world. And the hatred's gonna have to depart. It really does. It's hatred. Come on now. Why the killings like that? Is that needed? And the Palestinians with Israel. Look at that. So if you don't think it's serious here, the attack, the coalition that has this has changed the world, but what side do we want to be on? A great illusionist? A con man? Man, I just scared off the birds. And another. Stop moving so much. But sway with me. Yeah, sway with me. Oh, tonight you're gonna sway with me. Yeah, I don't know why that came out. Anyhow, if you allow a grand illusionist to make it to the top of the world, it's not if that grand illusionist, the liar and the father of the lie, or the son of a liar, or however, um, gets voted up to a powerful position, but not king of the world. No, not king of the world. And it's crazy, the stuff going on. And life, we need to, I'm encouraging, my songs encourage people to think for themselves. And that's very important because we're all been captured by illusions that have been cast, be it political, religious, or anything. Mindsets, groupthink that makes some sense and everyone around you goes with it, so it's not a big deal, so you think. But it leaves you living in a world that isn't even real. Is it up now? Is it down? I don't really give these little speechy things I'm doing for like I feel necessary to or something to explain myself. The purpose is different. I'd never thought about it. Didn't intend to bring it up now. But anyways, it helps me sound it in to say it out loud. So, whatever. Know the need to kill energy that we see. War. It'll be a bloodbath. Those who desire that, don't take light of those words, because look at, again, the examples in the world. And don't think that's not real here. Don't think this isn't like the 5th grade schoolyard bully who's telling you what to do, how to think. Squeaky, squeak, squeak, who's rolling into town to spooky-doo you. It's that kind of a bully. But I'm the Duke, and I can prove it, Pilgrim. Just thought I'd say that. But no, I think this wannabe king rose up to people who ain't gonna accept this king. No, he's dirty rotten. Yeah. Dirty rotten. So, that's how I feel. Hopefully people are diversifying where they get their information nowadays. It's the greatest advice I could give at this time. Because we're having those who want those illusions, and they want those illusions to keep you controlled. And they're in fear that everybody thinks, oh, we all ought to be equal. We know that there's divisions in what we're going to all have or not have. But there's a big collective of people that would just like to, I go back to this, because sometimes people had to lie for different reasons. Now put yourself in this position. Big bullies so bad, like mafia thinking, that might come in just for messing and screwing around, and for the love of the ability to be that way, the bully stuff, would take fathers away from their family, or take mothers away from their children, or take the children, split them up, and send them into God knows what file for the future. Okay, here comes the agents. Should you be honest? Is there time to lie? Time not to lie? I don't think I'd tell them some truth if my whole world was just about to get ripped from me or something like that, right? Lose those babies, lose those whatever. Yep. White lies. Nah, I did the truthful route some big part of my times. I'm not innocent. I've cast my own illusions. I've believed in illusions all my life. Still probably do. We only know what we know. Okay, so, but that fact that there might be reasons someone should be a liar and some not. Okay, that could be true. If you're in danger, truth should set you free. I put in the lyrics of a song. And, but we've allowed a con man, hateful, illusionist, wannabe king, wants the gold and all the glory for himself. That's what we're under. And he wants to bully around, make it into chaos. He's doing everything that is opposite of helpful for the planet, the people, the farmers, our food, our water, the things that keep this whole planet alive. This man is toxic. This boy is poison. Something like that. Dragging the line. And we're not going to sit back and be silent about this con man boy, bully. Yeah, they're doing great heist, stealing much as they can, because what we gonna do about it? That's what the bullies say. I'm taking your lunch money. I didn't have that issue. I grew up watching John Wayne movies and stuff. And, yeah. So we can't be judgmental about any little thing. You must go inward and figure out your own stuff. Worry about yourself. Be as much as an independent thinker, even if you're under a group illusion, if you're in some religion, whatnot, and family, whatnot. You don't have to be scared about it. You can just actually say, could I divide and say, just take a peek at anything other? When I first started, I bought into the JW thing for 20 years-ish. And, but they keep you busy. And if you're trying to run a business and you're trying to, it guides your view, and you don't look above the caps, because we're trained that way, that there's dangers out there. You might get all whatever, the spooky dude was on me. And, we learn. We just learn, and if you learn something new, at least in your own self, because who's the manager of your life? Well, you are. And that's just some advice. If it makes people mad to hear all that, and you're going to oppose it all, then kiss my butt. Yeah. So, anyhow, I appreciate those who I get to take time to listen to. The Midas Touch networks. Everybody I listen to on those are doing a really good job, if not great job, in telling it like it. Tell it like it is. Tell it to me. Tell it to me. You just forget your foolish pride. Yeah. Anyways, they tell it like it is. The iHip girls and Jennifer and Angela. Or Angie. And all of them, mostly for perspectives. If someone was to hear one of them, well, you think this and that, Oh, hush. And the news flash, I don't need people. I'm not like this administration. Get in line. If you don't agree with my thinking, then you're hostile to me. You're up. Right away. Every mind alive has got to have a little divide. But goodness. And we all should want what's best for the planet. That should be a no-brainer. So if you went, just so corrupt, like this sackless administration, that you gotta hide the corruption and the shame people's gonna feel when they get called out. Well, it's shameful the attacks you've put onto the world, even, right now. So the most transparent administration, they're the most lying ever. But who knows what it'll take to stop him, because he said it'll be a bloodbath if he didn't even win the election. Remember that. All right, well, I hope y'all have a good Sunday, and until next time, I'm talking to you. I don't know what to tell you. Anyways, have a good one.